How can anyone, whether they want to work in a language school or privately from their own laptop anywhere in the world, create a rewarding and impactful career teaching English as a second language, even if they are just starting out or have no teaching experience or ability? Hi, my name is Lynette Kim, and here on the TESOL Talk podcast, I aim to answer that very question.
Having a private ESL teaching business is a lot of fun, and it's an amazing lifestyle way to earn money and work, although it doesn't always even feel like work. And I've done this for years throughout my TESOL career, private tutored overseas, but also here in Australia. And in a number of different ways, I had groups of ESL students that would come to my home, up to 12, and I had done up one of the rooms as a classroom, my own whiteboard, chosen books and everything. And this was before the days of the internet, so you had to do everything hardcore. But at least some of the fun things about it was that I got to pick the venue. I didn't have to commute for work. I got the freedom to teach in my own home, and once the classes were done, the rest of the day, or if I taught in the evening, whatever, the time was my own. So I'd earn the same money that I'd earn going and working for a full day at a job, but I'd earn it in a few hours teaching from home, which is fabulous. Or I'd teach from coffee shops. That was my favorite, and different venues out and about. So I loved that. And this was teaching adults, and it wasn't even hard to set up back in the day. But now it's just so much easier because you can teach online. And I've done this extensively as well. And the fantastic thing about doing that is it gives you such freedom. So if you've decided that rather than a tree change, you want a whole life change, there are people that travel around in buses and RVs or whatever and caravans, just traveling all around the country, teaching and different countries, teaching English as a second language just to earn their living and fund what they're doing. And they travel around and have their lessons. As long as there's internet connection for them to access, that's all that's really needed. And it just affords such freedom, and you're enjoying that interaction with people, so that when you're traveling, it might get a bit lonely. You might not always feel like making the effort to meet a whole lot of people if you're not staying a long time in one location, if you're on the move. But the other thing too about having your own online teaching business is you can go overseas with it. So even if you want to go and teach in certain countries and you don't meet all the qualifications with for that particular country to have a full-time job, it doesn't matter, because you can go there and take your online teaching business with you and just earn money while you're traveling around that country or staying there for a number of months and enjoying everything that you wanted to enjoy, but not taking away that opportunity for an income. So there's just so many reasons to give it a try now, and so many people are doing it so successfully because it is a huge industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry worldwide, just teaching English as a second language online, let alone within specific countries. So it is huge, and a lot of people are incredibly successful with doing it. And that success for a lot of people just means it affords them the lifestyle that they want and comfort. But certainly if it was something that you wanted to take to a whole new level and actually earn a really good income from doing, and put on other teachers and schedule them and not actually teach anymore yourself, you can take it even further than that and really look at a business model for having an online teaching business. And there are a lot of people that do that very successfully as well. But honestly, when I was teaching English as a second language as a private business, I loved it. I loved my students. I loved the time I spent with them. I liked that I had it at my own venue and that I was free for the rest of the time. I didn't have to work as many hours, didn't have to commute. And I had so much freedom choosing materials that suited my students, and just that feeling that I could control how things went and I could try new things because I wasn't caught up in a set school's curriculum. So it gave me lots of opportunities to learn a lot about myself as a teacher, about what works and what doesn't work, and what's really good for the students. And this is a brilliant thing to do. And even if you don't want to do it full time, it's a great way to earn extra money to pay different bills or put away for things that you want to buy or for holidays or whatever. Just doing a little bit of online teaching, it's that great second income, or what do they say, side hustle. So, you don't have to think of it as a big thing or a hard thing to do. You can dabble in it a little bit or do it a lot. But I think once you start, you're just going to love it and you'll never want to do anything else.